Be ready. Start. Why the census matters? Let us count the ways. India has been conducting censuses since 1872. In this century and a half, not even two world wars were able to disrupt it. But the latest census, which should have happened in 2021, is yet to happen, and all indications are that the earliest the exercise will be completed is in 2024. This raises some questions. One is whether it really matters if the exercise is delayed by a few years. Another is whether the delay is understandable. Let us take these in turn. Given that the census happens only once a decade, how urgent can it be? We will let a February 2022 circular issued by the Registrar General of India and Census Commissioner at the time, Vivek Joshi, spell it out. The census is the only source of providing the basic benchmark data on housing condition, facilities available to the households and the state of human resources at various administrative levels up to the villages in rural areas and towns, wards in urban areas. It is widely used for planning and formulation of policies and effective public administration by the central, state, union territory governments. Apart from this, census data are used for delimitation and reservation of constituencies for parliamentary assembly, panchayats, and other local bodies. Notice that the circular does not say the census is a source of benchmark data, but the only source of such data. The RGI was not exaggerating. Every other significant survey, like the National Family Health Survey, to take one instance, uses the census as the basis on which to structure its sample. Exactly how many seats in the Lok Sabha or state assemblies will be reserved for the scheduled castes and tribes depends on what proportion of the population the census shows they form. It is thus far from being a minor matter. In a more immediate context, the National Food Security Act says up to 75% of the rural population and 50% of the urban population shall be covered under the Act. It also stipulates that allocations shall be calculated on the basis of the population estimates as per the census, of which the relevant figures have been published. Now, according to the 2011 census, this translates to about 81.5 crore who could be covered under the NFSA. A similar calculation based on the projected population for 2021 would put that number at 92 crore, which means the delay could be denying 10 crore Indians free or subsidized grain. Now to the reasons. The government's response to question in parliament on the reasons for the delay and when the census is likely to take place have been debated with the following. Due to outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, the census 2021 and the related field activities have been postponed until further orders. Sure, India is by no means the only country to have postponed its census due to COVID. UN data shows that many countries were forced to do so, but by how much? To take our own neighborhood, Nepal postponed its census from June 2021 to November the same year. Bangladesh pushed it to June 2022. Perhaps these countries were not as badly affected by COVID as India was, but the US held its census in 2022, Brazil in 2022, Russia in 2021, the UK in 2021. These are all countries among the worst hit by COVID. In Asia alone, 12 countries have conducted censuses during the pandemic period. You could argue that size matters too, and the census in a large country is a different ball game from one in relatively small one like Nepal. Of the 10 most populous countries in the world, 8 had censuses scheduled in the last couple of years, Pakistan and Nigeria being the exceptions. Of those 8, India alone has not completed the exercise. The fact that the other 7 include Indonesia, Brazil, and Mexico shows that it is not just the developed world that managed it. Even if we ignore these international comparisons, contradictions stare us in the face. Between March 2022 and December 2022, 12 states, the Union Territory of Pondicherry and the National Capital have held assembly polls. These states account for over half, about 55% of India's estimated population in 2021. Elections involve milling crowds at rallies, but officialdom seems to believe that those represent a lower risk of spreading COVID than individual enumerators visiting homes and asking questions. In the meantime, the crowds have been back in buses, trains, metros, and the like, but the census apparently simply cannot be conducted. Here is what is really difficult to understand. The census, among other things, would give us firm data on how many households have electricity, cooking gas, latrines, and drinking water on tap. The official data suggests remarkable progress on all these fronts. Why would not the government want the census to be published so that all those doubting Thomases can finally be silenced, particularly with election round the corner?